this energy that I call consciousness. I believe that we are all kind of part of the energetic universal consciousness. If you think about a big bowl of soup, and we're all little particles doing our own unique thing within it, making the soup extrude you. And it's driven by your beliefs, it's driven by your thoughts, it's driven by your feelings, your behaviors, and ultimately the way you take action. So a lot of it is very subconscious. So your beliefs and thoughts are all governed pretty much 90% by your subconscious mind, your shadow, the things that lie underneath the surface of what you are easily aware of. And these things are laid down all the way through your life. All of your experiences that you've ever had in your whole life are held within in your subconscious mind. And they act as kind of your internal map of how you perceive the world. Now, it's quite normal for your energetic frequency to move up and down, to have peaks and troughs with it. Ultimately, that's what life's about. Life is never, ever going to be this wonderfully happy, vibrant experience all the time. There's always going to be duality. And there's beauty in that. It's because without the dark, you can't see the light. So we move in between different vibrations to get to be able to recognize and feel into, oh my God, this is really a moment. Oh my gosh, this is a real challenge that I'm going to overcome. And very much it's how you perceive the world around you and how you respond to the external triggers in your life that affects your vibration. Now, how do you align your vibration to your purpose, to your higher self? Well, there's lots of things out there that, what's your why? Find your purpose in life. But I say that our purpose in life, yours and mine, is to be ourselves. Now, we're all different, and this is amazing. This is really such a wonderful thing. In our difference, we are all completely unique. No one will ever experience anything like you do. No one will ever feel anything that I feel. And no one can know what's going on inside your own inner mind, in your own inner world. And now this is your purpose, to experience our world and your life in all the ways that you can. And when you align to that as being success, being amazing, being a miracle, your vibration changes, it shifts. But connecting with that idea that you are this bigger consciousness, not you are unique in your body, but you are a bigger consciousness that connects with everything, can be something that is conceptual for lots of people. Now, how do you shift your frequency? How do you master your vibration? These are good questions. By making powerfully aligned choices about what you think and how you behave, and by doing the inner subconscious work to build a better awareness of what you actually believe you are and what you actually believe is out there in the world coming towards you. Now, your emotions, your thoughts, your behaviors, and your beliefs, these are all things that you can choose to feel or do or have. So if you're feeling, gosh, really fed up, it's a good idea to look at why you're feeling fed up. But you can also shift that around. I know that when I take on gratitude practice and look outside of myself at the beauty of my little small world in my home, and I have a beautiful golden retriever who's decided to sit behind me today, and look at all of the things I have, it shifts that sensation with somebody, or it might be that you need to have a conversation with yourself around what it is you're fed up about. To give you an example, one of my clients was really not happy at work. yet they felt they didn't have a choice, that the choice they had to make was to stay in their job. So I suggested that they reframe that into, instead of feeling bored and fed up and disgruntled and frustrated about having to stay in this job in the short term, how about deciding that it's the next step to wherever it is that you want to go? So my client did do that. She took away the idea that this place that she found herself, that she felt she couldn't shift and change yet, was going to be the next step to where she was going. And she decided to do it with the best of her ability. So her vibration lifted. She shifted from that kind of, oh, I don't want to be here, I hate this, this is wrong for me, to, okay, well, this is taking me somewhere else and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. And what happened was that within a couple of weeks, somebody else within her work environment came and offered her another position. And I see this sort of thing happen again and again and again. When you choose to change your perception of something that you're doing that perhaps doesn't resonate with what it is that you want for your life, the doors open, your vibration and your frequency changes, and you start to attract different things. That's the same with your behavior around stuff. So it might be that you don't want to go out to a certain function or something, but if you decide to go and have the behavior that you're going to have a great time, pretty much 90% you're going to have a great time. So the 4 things that I say here that you can do in terms of your energetic mastery is the reframe. Yeah, whatever it is you're thinking, write it down, turn it around and reframe it into a positive language or something that's going to help you and shift you into a mindset of growth. Then we have choice. Know that you always have choice. It might be that you have to choose to stay where you are and take responsibility for that. But if you do that, make that choice and then decide to have a belief or a perception that it's something that's good for you, you're going to change your vibration. Then you always have personal freedom. You know, you are free in this world. That comes together with choice. But when you do make a choice to free yourself from whatever it is that you have going on, you do have to take responsibility for the fallout of that. And I know in my own life that when I decided to exert my own personal freedom and change my life, lots of things had to change. And it did feel a little bit like a car wreck to start off with 20 years ago when I shifted everything and changed everything. But I had in my heart that I was doing this for my greatest good, for my own growth. And that soon evolved into the fact that I understood I had personal freedom. And in that personal freedom, I had to actually navigate through choppy waters and stay kind of really positive about the choices that I'd made. That means, and this is number 4, that you have to do the inner work, the work on your thoughts and your beliefs and the stuff that is going on underneath the surface of what you're aware of, shifts and changes you. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope that's given you a little bit of an overview. If you've got questions, stick them in the comments and I will come back and answer them later. Come join me. The link is above you. Lots of love. Bye.